So, you won't see this proscan pretty much because this proscan is going to go in the garbage. It's actually on its way out. It's 5 years old and it's a piece of junk. We're having trouble with it. I think the red, I wonder if that red standby light's burned out completely. No, it's almost burned out. It's getting worse now. The red standby light it's getting worse over time. The red standby light's starting to burn out. It was like the power light's getting ready to burn out too. But this TV, for being a piece of junk, I'm gonna right till the end proscan's lifespan. Proscan was just no longer a brand no more. It's defunct. Because its parent company discontinued it. This is the TV I'm getting. It's a 32-inch Roku TV. It's got a built-in Roku. This Roku, I'm thinking I'm gonna get to my aunt because the Samsung TV she has there is a piece of junk. I had one of the Samsung TVs and they're a piece of junk because they always cut off the internet all the time. Same the Blue player. These Blue players are a piece of junk too. It comes to liability. They do not like stay connected to the internet. Anytime they disconnect from the network, and it pisses me off. It works fine when you use a wire connection, but if you use a wireless connection, nope, it cuts off. Another thing is, I like to have the. It would be good if I have the smart TV, like have Roku integrated TV instead of having the. Let me show you. Just a box, because I got a point. The reason is I have a separate remote for TV and all that. I don't have a universal remote right now, but still, I have separated. I can use. It uses up HDMI slot. And I need an HDMI for stuff. So I got that hooked up because I don't use it. Usually I unplug the switch. I hook the switch to put that, but this TV has been a great candidate. This was my cousin's. She gave it to me, but it's just sadly on its way out. It's old, and I think the screen's getting a little darker because it seems that the screen isn't bright as it used to. I just never noticed the screen was getting to the point where it's getting darker, a little bit darker. I don't know if the screen's just starting to go out. The only thing it would be best is that will save me. The Roku TV will save me more electricity because I have this plugged in, and I have this plugged in, like I have a whole bunch of other stuff plugged in too. And that's a waste of electricity. Just have things separate plugged in. These two don't take much power. I don't know how much power that takes. To be honest, the Roku, I don't see it say anything on. What's the power supply for that? The TV itself only uses about 60 watts. So it uses a lot of power. So it's a 60-watt TV. This TV is a 60-watt. So this TV consumes a lot of power. You can tell it does because it generates some heat coming out of the back of it. So like there's a little bit. You still feel like there's heat coming out. The other thing is that sometimes this TV. I said this before. Yeah, sometimes it will. I did a video on it too, and I caught it. I started recording right when it did it. Is that it'll freeze up and it'll just crash completely and it'll just show colors, and it will not respond to the remote. You have to get up, and turn off the power. Sometimes I was lucky in that video. I actually got to work with the remote. I think I got to work with the remote. By luck. But, yeah. This TV came from HX Greg before they went out of business. But the other thing that's annoying about this TV is, you'll hear it, is that hissing noise through the headphone jack. That is annoying. I mean, if you turn the volume up, it'll kind of drown it out, but it's not coming from the stereo, because if I turn the stereo to inner inputs, it goes away. So it's this, because if I even unhook it, because if you unhook it, it'll stop. This will go away. Try this up. Hear this? Unplug it. It looks auxiliary cable. Look, it's gone now. But plug it back into the back of the TV's headphone jack, which I should be careful. It does that. The hissing comes back. So this TV has got like some interference. So it's headphone jack. But so really, its sound, its power of its sound, the TV will get loud enough it'll drown it out. Another problem with this TV is the tuner. Oh god, this tuner is awful when it comes to the sound quality. It is so low that you cannot hear it. But yeah, if I go back to my Roku, or my game consoles, well sometimes it plays on a game. Turn that off or I get copyright strike from Fox Disney. If I turn this on. Oh, maybe that's not gonna work. Let's see. I can hear that a little bit better. Don't know what that is.
Hey everyone, Mary Lou Mandel here, and today we're doing an unbox.
If I try to turn up the volume up 1 or 2, it will turn this volume up on this TV. I usually don't turn it past 20. If I do that, it starts because something will get too loud and it calls it the speakers. The stereo's trying to auto adjust the volume, but if I turn this on.
This video is sponsored by Hisense Roku Smart TV. Thank you, Hisense.
Go back to the tuner.
My brother. So.
See, it's still low. You can still hear. You can hear the hissing.
You might want to take that into
consideration. You just hear more hissing.
Right.
And it doesn't matter because what channel I change it to, it's low. It's like if I change it to PBS, CBS.
Lopez, you guys have finally passed.
Or.
I don't know what's up with this tuner. And it's on stereo, it's slower. And stereo volume is actually staying low, but if you turn it back,
well, you can make sure it's facing the right direction. You don't
see, there you go.
Oh, we gotta put it backwards. This TV has a headphone jack, digital audio out, AV in out, one USB port, and
yeah, this TV does have a digital out on it, but I don't got any devices. Well, that does, but I gave that a try. I did the first part of the Super Nintendo video. Almost got electrocuted. Almost blew my speakers out in the process, so I just gave up. Because I need those special connectors for it. Anyways, looking off track here with this Philips TV I'm gonna get. It has inputs. I'm not gonna take much with me anyway, so I don't need that much input. If it's only got one HDMI input, it's alright because I don't really need much. Because this TV, originally I got this TV because it was a little bit more bigger. Yeah, and the sound like I said, the sound is awful on this TV. It's just the tuner on it's awful because of the sound quality. Yet if you turn it back to the see there, it's lower. And I just played the video. It was like a lot normal.
Hey guys.
Like I could play. I don't know what's up with this TV. This tuner's just like. Put this on. Put this on.
2-inch. That's actually, you may not know this, but it's actually the #1 bestseller.
I mean, you know, its quality's good, but the volume is, it's awful.
We bought the TV to use outdoors. Very easy to.
If you, if you even turn on something that's like louder, it's.
Along with your donations, McDonald's has helped Ronald McDonald House Charities keep families together from...
I can go back to this. That's like so low, like you cannot hear that. You ever hear that? The tuner is just awful. It's like this receiver's tuner on its tuner and it's lower. It's got the volume on it.
A lot of families may be worried about how they're going to put a Thanksgiving meal
But
on the table.
because the CD player, tape player I have, it's louder. This thing's tuner's louder enough you can hear it.
All new. Former cult member India Oxenberg's new love. How he helped her heal after her ordeal.
But you know, the VCR's even louder. It has louder than a Blu-ray player is. A Blu-ray and DVD is. But yeah, I don't know what
Size, 4K resolution at 2160p, and we have a
But this TV is just. I have the feeling that this TV is just. Tuner is just awful. Sound quality. But to see how good the this one, the other one will get with this tuner. And if it gets loud, because the one in the living room, I don't know why, but the one in the living room, it's a Roku TV, and the one in their room, like the Samsung TV in my aunt's bedroom, is loud, has a loud ass tuner. Yeah, if I put this, I don't know if it gets loud in the speakers, but it's the output, how much dB it puts out. Hold on. And these speakers are kind of awful though. This TV has a kind of an awful sound to it. That's why I don't like this TV. Yeah, if I go to I might just change it to something that might be loud enough to hear. This event. Yeah, it's a little lower, but it's horrible.
I just recall when you performed in the blind auditions that Blake heard you and decided not to turn around.
Dude, this is on same volume I had on 20.
I get you.
It should be a lot more louder than that. I don't know if this TV just has an issue. Let's go to my descriptions here. Put cleats more far on.
Dishwashers use less than 4
yeah, that's louder
per cycle, while hand washing uses way more.
And the equalizer's all the way up too, by the way. The equalizer's like all the way up, maxed out.
Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Spray, wipe, rinse. Dawn Power Wash.
Oh, see that, the equalizer, even though it's maxed out, it sounds really good. It's not mid-range heavy. Even with the mid-range, all of it's up, including the mid-range, it's all up. Because my laptop, if you turn the mid-range up, it's mid-range heavy if you turn the equalizer up full blast. Like, all the frequencies up, you turn the mid-range up, it's like mid-range heavier. So the laptop is more mid-range heavier than, it's mid-range heavy, and this is not. I don't know how that's even possible. Speakers will probably, but the sound quality is really good on this TV.
Oh yeah, bro. You're on the Policeman Prawn YouTube channel.
God, it's loud.
Listen, guys. I wasn't planning on posting a video tonight. But we have just established...
Let me go back to the TV tuner. Dude, you cannot hear that. That is just so awful. This TV is just awful.
Maybe he knows who infected him.
Like I said, this TV...
What?
Look, the equalizer's not maxed out. The balance is on the right setting. I have Brussels surround the surround off because that makes that quieter if you turn that on.
See you later. What are you doing here?
I need to talk with you.
This is Law and Order, isn't it? Yeah, just put the unit.
But just in an...
Yeah, most of the channels are lower too. That's what I don't get.
And get additional benefits, like free hearing aids, free eye glasses,
like if I go to
free
channel,
rides to medical appointments. You may
what's
also be
channel
eligible
9?
for $0 monthly
This is my local ABC affiliate.
Okay.
WCPO.
Alright, so let's take another look at the leaderboard to see where all of our stars
But
stand going in.
yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, just some of the live action that I filmed today. Monday, pulling up to the Freedom
But
Factory.
if you hear it, these speakers are loud.
Bison's beeping at me.
So
We got a freaking hell of a week ahead of us, and you can.
this TV. That's what I don't get about this TV is why, if it's just the tuner is just so quiet. That's why I don't get it, is why the tuner is so damn quiet. If the tuner is just compressed or something. So I wonder if the proscan has the tuner compressed, but not the HDMI inputs. Or the HDMI, the Roku's HDMI devices are bypassing that. Or don't even care about it. Don't see it. Because I didn't even try to, I mean, this does get loud, and sometimes I try to turn the auto volume level. That doesn't even work. I tried that. That does not work. It just doesn't work. The auto volume thing on here in this thing is junk. It's useless. It doesn't work. The other thing is, I think I won't miss about this having a dumb TV is I don't have to set the clock automatically for daylight savings time. It's because this one you have to do it manually. I had to turn daylight savings on and off. Just do that. It was after last Sunday when it happened, I had to turn it, like, see 10, it was 9. See, I had to turn it off, because it's not 10, it's 9. See, I don't get that. Yeah, it has auto clock set, it doesn't have auto daylight savings set. Good to information about the auto setting daylight savings. The tuner works really good, this TV, but it picks up good signal. It's really sensitive, it's really good. The TV, turn around to show you. There's two HDMI ports. There's the HDMI 2, the VGA. I don't think the Philips has a VGA. I think most TVs don't have VGA anymore. You have coax, digital audio coax. And we got component and composite. And I believe the projection and optical audio down here. Headphone jack and the optical audio is on there too. Yeah, so it's got, see, because I got the digital coax for tuner, the F connector for tuner is actually good enough. And the power cord is actually built into this thing, so. I know this is built in 2015, but there's no manufacturer date. The model is PL ED3273A. And it's because this is a 13-inch. That's why I started as 3.2. And, yeah. I don't know what could be under here. They could have just put a bass port there for the speakers, like underneath there. And I just realized that there's a cutout or the middle. Or I could have just put the buttons right here. Nope, they just put the buttons right here. Or just put this here, put a bass port, or put a bass port here. Put the speakers. I think the speakers more bassier. That's why these speakers suck. But another thing I hate about this is every time I turn this TV on, I think every does it. So no, my cousins didn't do that, but every time I turn it on, it would make feedback and the speakers will poof, pop noise. So, but this TV's been on its last legs and it's got an HDMI. I mean, it brags about its HDMI sticker. It's still got that HDMI sticker, that kind of sticker on there. It's funny. But, you know. As of last year, proscan brand's been dissolved by its parent company. Technicolor, which is formerly Thompson CA, SA or something like that. Consumer Electronics. Thompson changed their name to Technicolor. I don't know why they did that, but they're now called Technicolor, which they do animation, and they're one of the people behind Sonic Boom cartoon, Sonic Boom. So, yeah, that's why I was looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so if I don't run out of space on my camera, because every time I do this, it runs out. And that's why I had to do it, there's some the Super Nintendo parts because the camera ran out of memory. My memory card ran out of memory. My phone. So, here we go.